What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to take a second as we open a new year to give myself a little props. I'm the first to admit when I'm wrong, but sometimes I like to take a little victory lap when I'm right. I was right about the Colorado Avalanche. I said this team sucks. They're putting a rookie head coach in the form of Jared Bednar in a really bad situation with a team that's this shitty and this flawed. It's one thing to have a bad team that isn't winning games, but this team is so flawed fundamentally in its construction, and nobody wants to admit that. And it's proof's in the pudding. Last place in the NHL, and really no way getting out of that basement anytime soon. I think you look at it, there's going to be a fire sale, whether it happens at the deadline or closer to the draft. I mean, we'll see, but you've got two players that are scoring consistently, and Nate McKinnon and Matt Duchene. Everyone else is kind of just, I don't want to say along for the ride, but yeah, pretty much along for the ride. And I think it's going to be a massive overhaul in Colorado. I think Landeskog could be out of there. I think I think the Landeskog situation was just mishandled with the time they gave him the captaincy at 19, because that team again sucked so much that it really put him in a tough spot. As a young player coming in the league, and I just feel like, I don't want to say he's been playing catch up, but he kind of has been. And I know I'm going to criticize for saying that because someone's going to accuse me of not understanding the situation, but that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but again, I was right about how bad this team was going to be. You can't win in the NHL with such an atrocious blue line. It's embarrassing that this is a team, once proud franchise that's been this gutted down to this, and again, there's really no quick fixes, and we'll see how it happens. I think I tweeted this a couple weeks ago. Is there any players in the league as good as Matt Duchene that he had their name in the trade rumors as much as Matt Duchene? And again, he's been with the franchise for almost 8 years now. The only teams ever played for. So, could that be coming to an end? We'll see. But again, it's just I think Joe Sakic needs to shoulder some of the blame, take accountability for putting this team together. Their blue line is Tyson Barrie and Erik Johnson. Erik Johnson's been hurt, and honestly, Tyson Barrie's been himself. I mean, he's put up decent offensive numbers, but the defensive game isn't all there, and again, let's not pretend he's something that he isn't. So we'll see. But it's just such an unfortunate turn of events for this team. And, this goes back to 3 years ago, and they, were the number 2 or 1 or 2 seed in the Western Conference. I think they kind of took that as, the rule as opposed to the exception to the rule, and kind of doubled down and didn't, make an effort to improve their blue line. And, I mean, I've said this a bunch of times, signing a Ginla that July, when there were defensemen, like Anton Stralman on the board that, you could have easily had, on the board in terms of free agency. That's when the start of the troubles began. And we'll see where that next jump is, but it's or what the next domino to fall is. The next jump, I'm just throwing words in there. Is it? Well, I would let Bednar finish the season and probably bring him back, because again, nobody can enter the league under such circumstances and expect to, and be punished for having, such awful results. As my dad would say, you can't make chicken salad out of chicken shit. So, again, I think Joe Sakic should not be retained, and it pains me to say that because one of the best players of his generation, one of the best players of all time. But we'll see. But anyway, I was right about Colorado being so bad. That's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes of the season and beyond. Later, guys.